See, not interested. Daily. Obviously we have all of these lows down here, tagged once, come down a third time. Now what's interesting with USD CAD is that price has created a low here, gone up, come down, taken this low out for a few pips, goes back up, comes down, creates a higher low, goes back up, comes down, takes this low, comes close to this low, then close to this low again, then it starts to grind higher. So the question I need you to ask yourselves, the question that I want you to ask yourselves is this, and this is kind of make a note and study this. Is it feasible, and does it make sense from a big money point of view? Think about the way that people accumulate these massive funds, institutions accumulate positions. Does it make sense that price would continue going higher from here because it's taken out this low and doesn't need to actually take out the liquidity that's below here? Yeah, that's an interesting question, something to pose to yourself and something to study going forward on the USD CAD. And I'll leave it at that for USD CAD. We'll just go down to the 4 hour just to kind of get a little bit of a feel for the way that it's structured. And again, you can see it's going sideways. Pay attention to the fact that this was consolidating a lot more in this area after taking out this low before it started to grind higher a little bit. Yeah, and guys, I'm giving you gold. Please, I really want you to pay attention. I hope I'm not coming across as arrogant, but I really want somebody to get this. I've already had some some of the people that I'm coaching, they're like really starting to see what I'm trying to get them to see, but it's not something that I can tell you. I just can't. And not because it's some secret. It's not a secret. You've got to see it. You've got to see it for yourselves. And I hope that my passion is coming across because I absolutely love teaching people. That's why it is so cheap for you guys to be here. Yeah. I've said many times the only reason that I charge $25 a month is because I want you to put some skin in the game, so it matters to you. Yeah, I've coached people for years for free. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. But when people pay, they pay attention. Yeah. So anyway, with that said, just make a note of the things that I've discussed here on the USD CAD. Now, if you remember, if you go back on some of the videos 2-3 weeks ago, I was saying USD CAD is going to be an interesting study going forward. If you remember, I had 3 blue lines on the chart. It's that video. Forgive me, I can't remember which one it was, but I remember the chart because I do this every day. Obviously, I remember the chart. I made a note of 3 lines, okay, and I was saying that the USD CAD is going to be an interesting study, and it will be an interesting study. So just keep an eye on this. Those of you who've been around for a very long time will know when we did this study on the USD CAD, when we had that really nice key level that I was saying, pay attention to this level, it's a key level. I'm really interested to see what happens at this level, and it just panned out absolutely beautifully on the USD CAD. I cannot go back and change that, guys. It happened before the fact. I went through it, and this is maybe another one of those moments, but just keep an eye on USD CAD. It's going to be an interesting study going forward.